It's time now for the Business of Health, brought to you by Hendricks Regional Health. Well, for parents who have kids with special needs, finding a babysitter with the right qualifications can be a major challenge. Business of Health reporter Kylie Valletta tells us how an Indianapolis mother is expanding her business that connects babysitters and kids. Kylie.
Thank you, Gary. Marie Maher created the online network Synapse Sitters just 1 year ago. Sitters who are qualified to care for kids with intellectual or developmental disabilities register on the site, and parents can log on to find a caregiver in their area. Synapse Sitters covers the Indianapolis and areas within 15 miles of the city and is now announcing plans to expand to other parts of the state. Founder Marie Maher joins me now to tell us more about the company and where it's headed. Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You have personal experience
with
the challenge of trying to find a sitter for a child with special needs. Tell us how your business idea came about.
Sure. So at 3 years old, my son was diagnosed with autism. And shortly after his diagnosis, I kind of noticed a theme within my sitters. They were having a hard time dealing with his behaviors. I would get called home a lot. And eventually I just didn't have the confidence in them. So I decided, I just probably should stay home more often. He was getting therapies at an ABA center for 40 hours a week, so I thought I should get to know his team better, and I kind of noticed this common thread that they all have education within human services. So I thought, what would happen if we put that type of sitter with that type of background on one platform and started marketing directly towards the special needs community?
And hence became your company.
Yes.
So parents pay a monthly subscription to join the network, but sitters join for free. But there are special qualifications that your sitters have. Tell us about that.
Sure. So we need to verify that they have some type of education or employment experience within human services. So we have a lot of teachers on our site, ABA therapists, speech pathologists, nurses, and nursing students.
And you started in Indianapolis about 1 year ago,
yes,
but you are expanding.
Yes.
So sharing that for the first time on the show, tell us where you're expanding to.
Sure. So right now we are actually currently boarding sitters in the Lafayette and West Lafayette area. Once we reach a certain amount, we will be having parents sign up. But we do have plans after the first of the year for Fort Wayne and the South Bend, Mishawaka area as well.
That's fantastic. Women are a minority in the tech industry. So what has it been like being a female entrepreneur in the tech industry?
Well, I am a non-technical founder, meaning I have no coding or technology experience, but I knew technology was a great platform to connect people. So I was very lucky. I found this group called the Startup Ladies, and what Kristen Cooper and that group have done really well is connect entrepreneurs like myself to real resources to build technology and platforms to solve problems.
And one thing you mentioned that's interesting is Synapse Sitters isn't just for toddlers or young kids. It extends beyond that.
Exactly. So when you have a child with special needs, their diagnosis never goes away. And on other platforms, babysitter platforms, parents typically start leaving when their children are around 11 to 13 years old. But we actually allow parents of teens and young adults up to age 20 to join, because they may not necessarily be looking for a babysitter, but perhaps a companion to take their child out to teach life skills, such as going to the grocery store or going to a restaurant.
So your company kind of grows with them.
Yes.
Well, thank you for being here today. It's a great
topic.
topic.
Thank you.
Gary, back to you.